BrewTube Beer Review. It's time to dive into the depths of yet another anniversary beer from Firestone Walker Brewing Company out of Paso Robles, California, USA. Yay, yay. And what beer do we have from them today? We have their 22 or 22nd Anniversary Ale. This is an American strong ale or blended beer. It's a limited serving. It clocks it at 12.7 ABV and 32 IBUs. Now, this beer is composed of 44% Sticky Monkey, 22% Parabola, 22% Bravo, 7% rum barrel-aged Hell Dorado, and 5% gin barrel-aged Hell Dorado. That is a lot of components and a shit ton of ingredients, but generally these beers come out as pretty awesome creations. So you know what? Enough flap my gums. Time to snatch up this brew, pop the top, get in the snifter, and tell you what's up with 22nd Anniversary Ale from Firestone Walker. Hell yes. Boom, gigantic hiss off the top. Tons of cannon smoke rising to the occasion. Let's get in the snifter. Here we go. Man. You know what, every year this beer varies a little bit, you know, because they get guys who blend wine and whiskey and all kinds of stuff to meet up and create a final blend. They have a little bit of a competition, and they figure out, hey, this one's the best. That's what we're going to bottle this year. That's the kind of ratio we're going to create. So let's talk about the appearance now that we've got a little bit more semantics. It is a dark ruby color. I'm sure on camera it looks black to you, but it's ruby red glint totally coming through here. The head was about a half finger. It's like kind of faded down to a quarter or eighth of a finger. Tons of glass lacing already, and alcohol lace, copious alcohol lace clawing down the inside of the snifter. But take a look at that. That is a beautiful brew in the glass. But you know what? Even though it's pretty, if it doesn't smell good, what's the point? Because that's where most of your taste comes from. So let's dive in for that aroma. Tons and tons of bourbon and rum blasting off the top of this. It's got that, it's rum mixed with bourbon, because the rum like aroma, that like dark sugar and sort of molasses and dunder that they put into dark rum, you know, after they distill it, that like sort of black strap molasses thing is coming up above the bourbon almost. Tons of vanilla, burnt brown sugar for sure, lots of figgy dark fruit, a little bit of licorice, some chocolate, and sort of roast way in the background. Lots of malt sweetness and lots of spirit sweetness. I'm not really getting any of the gin, but I'm getting tons of like the brown ale component, that like malty sort of graham cracker driven sweetness that you get from big brown ales. Some more of the chocolate notes like you would get from the Parabola. But tons of dark fruit. Maybe that's coming from the Sticky Monkey, which is the largest component of this brew. Smells delicious. No hint of alcohol save the spirit aromas on the smell of this beer. Let's dive in. Cheers! That's nice. Wow. Let me take another drink of that. That's big. Big flavor-wise. The alcohol is completely hidden. The 12.7% is scarily hidden in this beer. Wow. Right up in front, you get a lot of burnt brown sugar. After that, the rum and the bourbon are kind of competing for the flavors in there. You know, Sticky Monkey and Parabola are both sort of bourbon barrel-aged beers, but you have the Bravo, the rum barrel-aged Hell Dorado, and the gin barrel-aged thing going on there. And the Sticky Monkey has a bunch of Demura sugar. I think that's where they're using, or maybe turbinado sugar. So you're getting all those like sort of molasses and dark sugar notes, burnt brown sugar. Caramel, toffee, figgy dark fruits, rum-soaked raisins, a little bit of licorice in the back end, some very faint coffee and chocolate. Chocolate is kind of like maybe a 53%, 54% cacao kind of dark chocolate. Super smooth, crushable. I'm liking this better than I liked last year's 20, which was this beer here, was it? Yes. Oh no, 21. I'm losing years here. Yeah, you're not surprised. I drink a lot of beer. That's how it goes. But, wow. Big sort of rummy dark brown, burnt brown sugar aftertaste and char notes. Yum. Vanilla, too, in the back end. Super dry finish, medium full body. And still, as it invades the palate, the alcohol is completely hidden. Wow, this is an impressive, well-blended beer. I'm digging it. So, let's grade it. At time of recording, Beer Advocate is giving this 4.27 out of 5. So, I'd say that's their really high A range, getting towards that A+ thing. Untapped is giving this 4.32 out of 5. That's really high A for those guys. Virgin on A+. Let me take another taste, and I will pass judgment as well. As a blended beer, an American strong ale, whatever the hell you want to call it, this is really well done. I'm going to go the A+ level. I'm going to go 98. Super tasty. I think this is actually cellar into something even better. A lot of the dark fruit notes that are in there in the background, I think will be a lot of plummy, sort of cherry, rum-soaked raisin flavors over time. And as you drink this, they actually, like, a little, like, bite in the back end of your palate is like that juniper gin thing going on. Maybe from the, like, gin barrel-aged Eldorado. If I didn't know that, that beer was in there, I might say it was like a clovey spice from yeast. But that bite is in the back end of your palate, and it's actually a really nice foil to the rest of the big sweetness and complex flavors of the beer. So, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving it an A+ level. I think it's really well done. Not like it isn't every year, but have you had Firestone Walker Brewing Company's 22 or 22nd Anniversary Ale? If you have, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. You know what's up. Also, which is really cool, is when you think globally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And if you get around to it and you can rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us, and help me push those Google metrics up into the stratosphere by what? Smashing that like button, because that, along with one bottle, especially at 12.7% ABV of 22nd Anniversary Ale from Firestone Walker Brewing Company, is all I'm going to need to put my big-ass happy face on. So the next DJ BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of Anniversary Ale drinking love for you, and you know what's coming for you by now. Hell yes, that's right. Peace out!